Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA meeting number 639, I guessed at.
It might as well be.
Okay, 639, sweeping out the club. And joining me here in the little sitting room as I enjoy my bourbon is just Sinatra. So hold on, Drunkle's on his way. But for now, it's just his bowler hat that will be here. There we go. How you doing, Sin?
Hello, I'm just Sinatra.
You're not just Sinatra. You're just Sinatra says.
That's true.
Yeah. So we were talking about some stuff. What?
You know how many times on Twitter I get tagged in a tweet that's like a Frank Sinatra memorial tweet, but just because Sinatra is in my Twitter name, they just assume, oh yeah, this guy's part of the thing.
He's got to be a member of the extended family. Is that what they think?
Yeah. It's like, I might be, but thanks for the thought.
You know, see, I was just closing this and closing that. I watched a Brad Jones review, Cinema Snob, for those of you who know Brad Jones. I gotta remember to turn that donation off. It's the only Halloween one I haven't turned off.
I didn't get anything pop up on my end. That's weird.
Oh, let's see. Late tipped $1. Who says late? Late's just saying his own name. It had nothing to do with me or anything to do with my punctuality, certainly.
That's true.
Yeah. And from 11 minutes ago, boom. I gotta go find where I got that laugh from. It's fucking demonic, man. Jesus. Kiro Soldier, thanks for the buck. For clarification, oh, wait a minute. From 16 minutes prior to that, let's just do these in order. Bubble. Kiro Soldier, thanks for the $2. Let's get this show off right. On the right flipper with a seal bonk, hopefully. Some awesome news is that my paint apartment I work in is the #1 in the company after Q2 paint sales contest. So the second quarter paint sales contest, not apartment, department.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you're selling like paint out of your apartment?
Sounds shady.
Yeah, I know. No, I get it. So his paint department is #1 in the company after the second quarterly contest. Good for you, man. And then following up from that for $1. For clarification, I work at Home Depot. And our sales increase of Bear Ultra and higher quality was up by over 10%. Been working my ass off and selling paint. Well, if you're selling that Bear Ultra, you're selling the premium, brother. That's the paint I walk by and get no name, cover your wall shit.
Generic one coat, eggshell, $10 a gallon nonsense.
Yeah. You know why they call it eggshell and not off-white?
Why?
Because it sounds like you're buying a custom color and you're not.
Eggshell is the finish, isn't it?
No, eggshell's the color. It's not brilliant like, what do they call it? Titanium white is brilliant white with as 99% reflectivity, and eggshell is slightly yellowed. Well, no. We got a fucking paint expert right here. That's Kiro Soldier.
Kiro.
Dude, am I wrong? Is eggshell not a color at all, and it's actually just a finish coat?
I'm pretty sure it's a finish coat. Kiro says it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just saw that. Oh, so we're both right?
That's what I'm getting.
I thought it was because eggshells are also that color. Yeah, see? I mean, we all might have been fooled, though. I got a story today here's something that we all thought was true, but turns out isn't. Or at least I thought it was true.
These are the best stories.
Yeah.
It's a food. It is not a food. Eggshell is not a food.
Eggshell sounds better than dingy tan. Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's true. I paint with eggs. Okay, so apparently we're all wrong.
Well, you say that. That's unfortunately and tragically one of the reasons that the Last Supper by Da Vinci is falling apart, because he was experimenting with new paints and pigments, because he was forever experimenting with everything, right? And it's like, why can't I improve upon the paint? The paint that he used to do one of the coats of the Last Supper was...
Oh, that's spooky.
Are all my Halloween donos still up? That's a Halloween dono. That's spooky.
Oh,
That's weird is what that is, because I thought I took those all down.
spooky.
Yeah. You tell him, Steve Dave, thanks for the $4. For every minute this stream goes overtime, because, Polly, that's one scrape with a rusty peeler for every dipshit who hasn't smashed the like button, tinnitus or death, or hit the like button, bitches. See, now you got an option. Before he's just threatening you into subservience, but he's giving you an option. You also just hit the like button and not get graded with the grader.
Not get Steve Daved.
Yeah, exactly.
We have an answer in the chat.
We definitely won't be going overtime today because I got a hard out time. So, I'm going to be watching the clock because of IRL nonsense. Okay, sorry, Sam, what were you saying?
We have an answer in the chat from Kiro.
Wow.
Fuck, I just lost it. Flat, eggshell, satin, semi-gloss are all sheens. Okay, I thought so.
So we thought it was a color and it's not? Or, well, yeah, all of us who thought it was a color, we were wrong.
Yeah, no, it's a finish.
Not a color? Then what's this? That's an urban egg from the look of it.
I'm sure it is also a color, but it is also a finish.
Well, that would explain why sometimes it's just called eggshell and sometimes it's called eggshell white.
Yeah, eggshell white is definitely a color.
You would think. It's one of the things one of the most beautiful colors to look at. I don't know if I'd want a car or a house or walls or whatever painted in it, is candy apple red, which a lot of people confuse. It's not just a color. It's also repeated gloss coatings of clear coat over and over again to add this incredible depth to it. So it looks like a candy apple that has that really deep gloss to it. And damn, is it cool to look at. But I was watching a guy, the refurbishment channels where they,
I love those.
Yeah. It was a candy machine. It just looked like a pasta maker
That is my dream for our country, man.
Woo!
A melting pot of different measurements that will make Europeans throw little tantrums. In short, a land of liberty.
Where all men are free.
Gervaline, thanks for the 525. Who will ask about the snow or unseasoned food?
I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. The snow or unseasoned food? Who will ask about snow or unseasoned food? You got me. I don't know what you're talking about. We've also been drained of paint thanks to high school seniors wanting to paint their parking spots. What? Really? I'm assuming that's much more than just paint their particular license plate number or whatever the fuck on the curb stopper at the front. What, is that like a high school thing that you can paint your whole parking spot like plaid polka dot or whatever the fuck? Yeah, I know, St. Michael. Drunkle is in here. Half the reason I want to make Europeans throw little tantrums. Yeah.
Excuse you.
Hello?
Excuse you. Drunkle isn't here.
Oh. Well,
Wasn't.
I'm the voice in your head.
Hold on. Let me, we just got your floating bowler. Let me put you under it. There you go.
Feels good.
And why don't I have a particular avatar for these guys when they're not here and on time? Because I'm not a vindictive, petty-minded fool. That's why.
Why? It's fun.
At the schools,
I was
and
on
also
time.
doing various
I
designs.
know the show doesn't start until 10:02 anyway.
You're wrong. Shows what you know.
Am I? What time did it start, Sid?
10 minutes after.
There you go. Not
That's
late.
20 minutes different from 10-2.
Wow. Yeah, but you got to think of the time difference, don't you?
Yeah, okay. How's it going?
Polly, thank you for asking. I am so fucking tired, man. I'm so.
What are you tired of?
The goddamn commies. Mate, I'm fucking. So many fucking cleaning jobs on at the minute. And then like more and more pile on like as you're doing these jobs. You're like, for fuck's sake, like I actually want to sit down at one point. And I thought, I mean, I'm cleaning these fucking toilets. At one point, I just fucking shut the cubicle door. I put the seat down, put the lid down, and just sat there for 20 minutes. Just took a rest.
Polly, do you still have the John Dutton donation?
Sure do.
Yeah, I want to see that.
This is America.
I saw it in the show, and I was
land here. Yeah, that's down.
I was disappointed you didn't hear the eagle and shit afterward.
Didn't hear the what?
The eagle scree and the music.
Dun, 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 dun. He's got the glowing eyes of dominating victory. Yeah, that's down there. I forget.
We like that one.
That's at 40. Yeah, I think it's 40 even. That's at. I forget what I called it, but it's down there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How are you, Polly? Or did I miss
Thank you
that
for
one?
asking. This is America is simply what it's called. This is America.
Oh, it's just called that.
Yeah, we don't share land here.
JB says Drunkle's pooping in the toilet. He just cleaned. Dude, I wasn't even pooping. I put the seat and the lid down and just sat there for 20 minutes. Just not doing. I was just resting. If I had to hide away. I'm ready for bed, man.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Actually, you know what?
I don't want to be that guy who goes to sleep at like before midnight. And of course, we got the best goddamn meeting online to do. But
sure,
dude, as soon as this show's done, I'm hitting the hay. I'm just going straight to fucking sleep.
If anyone was feeling saucy, let's remember that we got the Bella Grover mask at 7:25. Haven't seen that one in a hot minute. I mean,
I remember. Yeah,
give your friends nightmares. It's
right. That should be a Halloween one, really.
Well, you know what? I accidentally have my Halloween donation still up, and I don't know why. So okay. Just today, you're going to get the Halloween free for all. I don't know why they're all up, but hey, Camel in chat. Hey, Camel. This is the flashback to people from yesteryear. I was telling Sin before we went live. I actually watched an Irate Alex stream yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It was a wild flashback, man. We were just talking about him on Monday, right? Yeah. And then the next day I see he's like going live, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm gonna watch this. And Scribe was there in chat, a bunch of old school people, and it was like, this is crazy, man.
Oh, I've got a John number 1, by the way, guys.
So do I.
Ooh,
I have number 2.
Okay, so who's got? I got part 3, so it's not me first.
Well, Sinatra just said he's got part 2. So hey, Mr. Work on a College Campus, what do you surmise from that?
We could surmise that I don't listen very clearly when Sin's talking.
Very good. John number 1, part 1 for $2 right there. That's 5 hours ago as well. So thank you for, doing it in the past there, John number 1. He says, it's been a minute, gents. But you know the deal. You're goddamn right we do. Today marks the 80th anniversary of the atomic bombing from Little Boy of Hiroshima by the B-29 bomber Enola Gay.
Gay.
Assholes.
No, it wasn't. Never mind.
Sin?
Oh, shit.
We were
in later
laughing at gay.
post-war interviews,
and Sin
pilot
doesn't listen while
Tibbetts
Drunkle's talking. See, it just hands on.
Bombardier
Right? Sorry, go ahead.
Thomas Furby would be questioned if they regretted the bombing. Furby said it was a job. It had to be done. I slept very soundly every night. Yeah, fair enough.
And part 3, John number 1, thank you very much. Following the second atomic bombing of Nagasaki, the British advance into Burma and the Soviet invasion of Manchuria, Emperor Hirohito announced surrender on August 15th. Stay safe, guys.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
I mean, I agree with him, man. It's the bomb to end all bombs. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a shame they didn't get the message the first time that there had to be another one dropped on Nagasaki. But
the idea was to convince them that it wasn't just we didn't drop the prototype, and the idea is if we got 2, we have many, many more. How many? And it's like, it became clear. All right, let's do this. And
it sucks that it happened. It sucks that it had to happen, but also, it was either that or fucking, a war lasting like fucking 20 more years. It was that many lives that had to be taken in order to save many more lives. Yeah, I agree with the guy. He slept soundly ever since. it was a tragedy. It was a horror, but it was a necessary one.
That was Steve Dave for 405, and you get a little more for being more on time than the host and the limey. Hey, man, I try to be as punctual as possible.
Sinatra's actually very, very good at this, but that's because he does fuck all else with his life. And it was you tell him Steve Dave for $2.
Kids and shit like that. And
yeah, well, I mean,
running a couple of channels and
a couple of channels. Yeah. You tell us Steve Dave for $2. Says couple of dollars of crisp money for you and your fashionable backbiter's billycock on your head. That's right. In traditional English, Polly, put a billycock on your head. I'm glad you can't see his webcam turned on. That's not all he's put on my head there. Thank you very much for the $2, Steve Dave. And we love you, John number 1.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, John number 1.
And he is number 1.
Tell Drunkle what I told you. Eggshell is a sheen, a top coat, not a paint color.
You're talking American Psycho, yeah?
No.
That was the business cards, wasn't it? Eggshell white?
Yeah. But that's interestingly not what we were talking about, despite the fact that...
Really? It was how many other conversations can there be about eggshell?
Well, you missed out, my friend.
Apparently 2.
Yeah.
The 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So we were talking before the show started about paint. Well, actually, we were talking about Islam and then went to paintbrushes.
Actually, before I get off on that, I will hate Camel. That's why I brought him up, because he said, "Why aren't you wearing a little fez?" I will be. I'm going to look into buying a fez for my sitting room. Thank you for the reminder. I wanted to do that a while ago. Oh,
buying a fez? You could just Google it and Photoshop, and you got to buy one and take a photo of the fez and then put it on your OBS.
Way to break the suspension of disbelief. What I meant is I looked it up on DuckDuckGo, and I'm ready to go, and I will Photoshop it in. But we're supposed to be selling the realism of we're sitting in a room, 2 heads and an otter.
No one told me we're doing immersion. All right, fine. All right, yeah. Streamhouse.com/polydublive to buy him a fez.
Buy me a fez. $7.25 Grover mask. Kiro Soldier. Yeah, he's number 1. His department, the top selling paint people, Kiro Soldiers, coming out on top, man. He sold more Bear Ultra paint than anybody else. Man, we got a lot of Bear stories today, and Kiro Soldier kicked it off with some Bear. Does anyone invest with Bear Stearns? Anything?
Got Bear news. Blood.
So before we went live, Sin, you were saying?
Yeah.
We were talking about paintbrushes. And Polly was going up. Well, what started the conversation was we were talking about Mohammed's obsession with odd numbers.
Odd numbers, yeah.
Oh, really?
And I was like, it would be really a fascinating person to study.
If he didn't lead to Islam.
Yeah, it'd be like a real fascinating person to study and look into. And then I was like, yeah, I got these new paintbrushes. I want to talk about them on stream. I got them off Amazon. And he started going off about like sable hair and shit. But I wanted to, I got these brushes and, like detail brushes, because that's what you use. My old brushes took a shit and I needed a cheap, quick fix of paintbrush.
Yep.
So I saw this thing and it was like 30 paintbrushes for $6. I'm like, okay, I know these are going to be shit, but I'm going to get them so I have something. And they are terrible, but I was painting yesterday and I went to go grab a different mini because I'm batch painting right now. And absentmindedly, I just stuck it in my teeth,
Yep.
Like,
okay, yeah.
These are probably lead. I probably shouldn't do that. Like there's Chinese writing on the brush. That's the whole story. I just got lead poisoning from China.
When there's Chinese writing on the brush, that is now you can either like not get an erection or you can definitely now get an erection.
There's a
Chinese
reason that we insult the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering by calling them card floppers, and they insult us by calling us brush lickers. So
it works. So.
Yeah, you're living the stereotype. Stop licking the brushes, bro. Speaking of which, mean, there's the brushes we use to paint minis with, or you should be round, as opposed to like fan or wedge or whatever, right? They're round brushes. So Sin, are you talking about the detail brushes like all the way down here?
Oh, why is it not letting me watch it?
Sin's going to become a radium girl. That's right. You
Oh fuck, Radium Girls. Yeah, kind of toward the last one, yeah.
Yeah. You get like Miniac.
I understood that reference.
The Miniac, a really excellent painter and a professional mini painter, and he's got a YouTube channel. It's worth watching if you're into this kind of stuff. He insists on using the brushes that are down here. It's because the point is not to have a, yeah, get this, right? That was like, what, why? He goes, because the point, Top Euro, thank you for the $3. Muhammad. Oh, look behind you. He might appear.
A fellow Londoner.
Yeah. Right? I want to do something untoward towards you. So you want it to come to a very, very fine point. And as we know, that's like the big thing about a detailed brush is that it comes to a fine point that stays. You don't have stray hairs going off here or there, brush fibers going off in every place. You want to come to this very fine point, which is why you reaffix the point after you've washed the brush when you're done and so on. You never crush your brush because you'll lose that fine point. It is this.
Crush.
Yeah, because they're watercolor brushes that we use because we thin the paint so much that it becomes more or less like as thin as watercolor paint. So we use these brushes that are much less dense, so it can hold a lot of paint. And that's the idea, is that the brush back here acts as a reservoir, so you only need to touch the paint for a bit, like just once, and then you can paint for a while with it. I haven't found that to be true. I use brushes about this size or this size at the biggest. He uses these big ass fuckers like this. It can paint for like 10 minutes before he needs to redab to absorb more paint. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I think it's a skill set thing. He's just like next level. I need all the help I can get. So I'm like down, at one of these guys. I'm using probably the middle one, about that size. I think they're O. And some people go quadruple O. He's using like number 1, which is like this big, and it's like fucking nuts.
Sheesh.
Yo, Polly, I didn't get notified. Tyr, you know what? You're not the first one to say that. Sin actually mentioned that he didn't get the notification, and Drunkle, you didn't either.
No.
So that's what he was saying. You sent a DM
not
saying.
Single way. No.
So YouTube's apparently fucking around that nobody's getting
I got the half-hour notification, but not the live notification.
And there's Tyr, another long-time viewer, man. We got all the fucking people here.
Yeah.
This is fucking awesome, man. You can't read. Lead won't do a thing.
Yeah, I see a game of Levine that is bitchy as hell. Go, I love it.
I think some people miss the point of the brush licker. I mean, that's the civilian version of like crayon muncher. You know what I mean? It's not meant kindly. Boom, there we go. There. Far and I watched a documentary a while back about the ladies who used to use radium paint to paint watch faces, the numbers on watch faces. And
the glow in the dark bits.
Yeah. And they would lick their brushes to return them to a nice fine point like this, but they're licking radium infused paint. And oh my God, some of the photographs of these poor women, like they developed mouth cancer, tongue cancer, their jaws had to be removed. Holy shit.
They just turned British, really.
Wow. Okay.
It's fine. Look, it's fine when I say it. That's our word.
And you can't have it.
Is that interchangeable heads for a brush?
No, I think they're just showing the different sizes and shapes. When you get, his thing was the brush should be like this, sort of shaped in and out, oval-esque, right? But the bigger they get, they become just pointed because the base becomes so wide. And Miniac's thing was, go as big as you can, well, it still squeezes in at the bottom. Because that's what creates that reservoir effect. His claim was.
That thick bit on the the stick part of the brush. What's going on with that?
Because the brush body or the handled body is so thin, it's just to give it. They're actually like sided, like 3-sided. It's just for your fingers to be able to grip it better.
But then But then, like, what's the rest of it for?
It doesn't really need to be that long. It's just sort of like a sense of balance thing. It leans against whatever the skin in between your thumb and your forefinger, or your pointer finger, rather.
Do you know what? Actually, a balance is probably a legit answer.
Yeah. It's balance, and that the shaft, as it's called, rests against the webbing of your hand there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Sin, one of the things that was like change shit for me, maybe you already do this, but I wasn't, putting your hand against your other hand that you're holding up the mini with.
Yep.
Man, what a game changer that was. Such a simple thing, but dude, it's like all of a sudden I could paint in detail that I couldn't before. It was nuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that that you don't think of, and then you try it and you're like, what the fuck have I been doing?
Yeah.
Do y'all actually play Warhammer, though? Or is it just you just into the painting at the moment?
Good question.
I just like painting.
Yeah. I started just to paint with the idea that I'd like to game, but Warlord Games is less than 1% of the market. If you're doing tabletop wargaming and you're not doing 40K, you're gonna have to go far and wide to find people to game against. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
At my local hobby shop, it's all dominated by 40K and then Star Wars, the X-Wing fighter game.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's big at mine too.
Is it? Yeah. That they've got like a whole whiteboard, giant ass whiteboard with a calendar on it, and like they reserve the tables to play different nights of the week, right? And you just see 40K, 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 and then 30K Horus Heresy every now and then, you know what I mean? And then X-Wing fighter, and it's like, holy shit, man, there's just crazy. I told Polly that serial killers use the wrong acid. It's true, they do. They do. There's better acids to dissolve flesh, be it bone tissue or muscle tissue, than hydrochloric acid. Everyone goes to hydrochloric acid because they know it from movies, TV, common cultural references. It is not the best to dissolve tissue. Just saying.
Why is the best?
Carbolic.
Ah, yeah.
Because it's carbon-based carbolic. That's what... yeah. What is the best? You didn't think I was going to have an answer, did you?
I genuinely did.
I really like the Horus Heresy stuff.
Do you?
I know nobody asked.
Is that another type of brush?
No, it's a Warhammer Horus Heresy. It's kind of like 30K, I guess would be the way to describe it.
How many Ks are there, man? Like, does it start at like 1?
40.
It's well, it starts at 10,000, hence the K.
Really?
Yeah. The K just means 1,000. It's like kilo.
So it's not like Warhammer 3.
You're a metric guy. K short for kilo because 1,000.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, I didn't know if it started at 40K.
No.
You know?
Well,
No,
yeah,
actually, that's a fair
well,
question.
no.
And I was surprised when it was like somebody said like 40K. I'd heard that so often that it was like Warhammer in the year 40,000. I'm like, really? Like I had just never heard
What's the
anyone
year
say
40,000?
40,000 before. It was just, oh.
But then, is it just like, Warhammer? Or are we living
Yeah,
that
there
right
was.
now?
There was Warhammer, like I think it was called the Old World or something.
Oh, yeah.
Then they did a sci-fi gimmick, which ended up being 40K.
Okay. Can you still then? I mean, you just said that you're not. That you are into the gaming, but it's difficult to do. Is it allowed to do?
No,
Are
I've
you
never
allowed to
played
do
it.
a 40K army against a 10K army? Is that allowed, or are
Yeah,
people going to be
the
like,
rule-
it's just not very fucking
No,
realistic?
I
is it?"
asked that very question. In a tournament, that's never going to happen. And 40K, like Games Workshop, is...
Oh my Christ. This has turned into one long, bad night.
But I like you just the way you are.
Is it just me or is it
That's a good one.
creepier now that Powers Booth is dead?
Is he dead?
Yeah, rest in peace. But yes, yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I like you just the way you are. And, you got not the kid from Third Rock from the Sun jumping back going, oh my God, you're dead. What's his name?
That is the kid from Third Rock from the Sun.
I thought so, and I lost a bet, and I had to pay for the next movie that me and my friend went to because he was right and I was wrong. I was like, because I didn't know it as a fact, but that kid so looks like him, but that's not him.
That is him. He was also in the third of the Dark Knight trilogy.
He was, whatever his name is.
Oh, I just remember at the end where they go like, "Oh, you should use your first name, Robin." Because when I saw that one in the cinema, and when they said that, everyone in the theater went, "Oh."
No one was happy. Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No,
Thank you, Hey
literally
Camel.
no one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Gamer Villain, thank you for the additional information. It's a 2-step combo. You have to dissolve the flesh separate from the bone marrow if you actually want to destroy the DNA. Good. Good. Looney Lenny, no, actually it's not Noir Bar notifications. Those are part of my Halloween donations, and I don't know why, but they're still up. I had turned them off, but I distinctly remember disabling them and then enabling all of their counterparts, but it didn't take.
I've never known anyone to have such problems with Streamlabs as you do, Polly.
Well, you know what? I appreciate your awareness of that, but I also feel beset upon.
No, it's like the site hates you.
Sort of.
Like, none of this is your fault, but like it is honestly like it's out to get you sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit. To answer your question, yeah, Warlord Games, sorry. Games Workshop is more than big enough to support their own tournaments and people actually want to go and play in them. You couldn't do it there. But the system of like point system, I've got 1,000-point army versus your 1,000-point army. Yep, can totally work it because it's the same rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I know Quiz because he's the one who can explain all this stuff without having to go like scrolling through 40K message threads and shit. It's worse than scrolling through fucking gun threads, which is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, he's been a wealth of knowledge for my journey into this.
Yeah. For as long as he's been doing it too. Yeah, pretty cool. It's confirmed Polydub is an utter noob. Yeah, it's true. Oh. I am a noob.
Oh, see this. It's different when you when you own it like that, you know.
Well,
yeah, what's up? I'm a noob.
Yeah, depends on what we're talking about.
Don't call me a noob. Teach me.
Yeah, don't go hang out with gamers pretending to know what you're talking about because you're gonna self-own so fast.
Oh boy,
it's not a good idea. I have one of the codices. Sugar Gospel. It's not codexes, it's codices.
Is that the plural of codex?
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't know that. No,
really
that's
is.
so cool.
Yeah.
Codices, yes, yes.
It's, which, believe it or not, leads to one of my favorite words. You know, your coccyx?
I do.
You tell you about the coccyges.
But you've only got one, so when would that ever come up in conversation, you know?
Here are x-rays of people's coccyges.
That suggests that some people have got two. That's people's coccyges.
No, it's coccyges across multiple people. Here are injuries that can occur to individuals' coccyges.
I'm a coccyx collector, or I collect coccyges.
Well, but the rarity of it certainly explains why no one's ever heard that word. It's just a fun word. It's just a fun word to say. Is my only point.
Yeah, I also agree with that.
No. Fat man. You know what, Polly? My respect. I'm a noob too. See, it's You know what people hate is when you pretend knowledge in an area and you don't have it. I find most people, except the relentless pricks, as soon as you tell me you don't know about something, but you want to know and they know, most people will just, oh, fuck, I get a chance to talk about something I love, and they'll fill you in. People hate it.
Yeah, they get real excited.
Yeah. People become pricks when you pretend to knowledge and you don't have it.
What? The wart man.
Was he wearing a hat?
Keep calm.
Keep calm. Looney Lenny, thank you very much for the $8, who simply says hello and got caught up in talking about Power's booth. Let's see that one more time, shall we? Because it's just fun. Oh, or Bugs Bunny.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines. Uh-oh, sorry, that one was a half-breed.
I mean, can we just talk about Bugs Bunny's aim right there as well? 6 shots, 6 hits. Man.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
That's a moving target as well.
Yeah. That is the first donation that I ever ran through Topaz Video AI to clean it up. because the copy of that I had was really degraded and shitty. So that's actually AI enhanced to 40K to 1080p.
You can't be blamed for that one. We've been on the subject for a hot minute now.
Gamer Valine, thank you for the 725. This is why I hate popular true crime. Serial killers are boring morons. Sure, use Google at home. Don't use a public library to research. That would make detectives work more. Thank you, Valine. The amount of time that Far and I have watched this stuff, and we're like, how did you not? Like, we keep saying it. We don't want murderers to get away with this, but they want to get away with it, but it doesn't seem like they actually do, considering that they all take their phones to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
They all do research from home. They use, like, Brian Kohlberger, the scum fuck who's going to thankfully serve the rest of his life in jail, justly deserved, for killing those 3 girls and 1 guy in that house in Idaho. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That miserable son of a bitch used a VPN sometimes, but then other times not. And then buys an Amazon gift card to replace the K-bar knife that he used to commit the murders and discarded, though he left the sheath there with his DNA on it. Real smart guy. Why'd you bring the sheath at all, fucker? And
why'd you fuck the sheath?
That sheath had a belt loop on it. Are you trying to tell me you were carrying the knife just loose in its sheath? Why didn't you put the sheath on your belt so you couldn't possibly leave it behind? Why did you have anything loose on your person at all that might be dropped? You're the guy who spent a year trying to get away with murder. Why didn't you think this stuff through? Just for 2 seconds looking at it, would you go into a place where just your hair dropping like on the ground, fibers off of your clothes that you track it from outside from your car, et cetera, et cetera. That could all, like, that's the detail you need to go to with modern forensics. And yet you walk.
Has nobody ever seen The Departed?
Yeah. How do you kill someone? Like Mark Wahlberg. Exactly, Sin. You got to have booties and a shower cap. You got to look like a moron.
I mean, that's our boy Dexter, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of plastic sheeting. The amount watching that as well, I was greatly worried for the environment, you know.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of murders. There's a lot of plastic.
Sin, have you ever noticed that actually at the scene at the end of The Departed? Okay, he's standing there and he's got his little booties on. He's got his rubber gloves, his nitro gloves on, and he's wearing like a tracksuit that he bought for cheap so it could throw away and it wouldn't cost him anything, but he'd still blend in. So everything makes sense, right? He shoots him. He dies. Then he puts his knit cap on and walks out the door. What?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, why were you sitting there with bare hair and then you put the cap on, presumably for a disguise? But the last place you want to be fucking mussing with your hair is at the crime scene.
I had $2 there from Ya Auctionum Stuttering Dave, who says, we got 45 minutes before the news. Do we got 50, 50, 55? Oh, here we got 60, 1 hour. We got 1 hour with the lady in black. An hour 5? Do we have an hour 5 going once? Thank you very much, Steve Dave. That was not easy to do.
Yeah, actually. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah.
On the fly, too. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, cold reading is a skill of mine. Yeah.
Gary Lean's right. He's a vegan. They aren't people. Yeah, when you see him, he absolutely looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
Blood drink. Brian Kohlberger we're talking about. Nah, the guy's a diehard.
Does he look like a vampire, or do vampires look like vegans?
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question. I would say the latter. But Bishop has a good point. The CSI effect, they actually call it in criminal trials or reference to it. People expect there to be insurmountable, overwhelming forensic evidence. And if there isn't, it must mean because there isn't any. Thus, it introduces doubt. Where previous to that, they wouldn't have had that kind of doubt if there wasn't this detailed forensic evidence. Most crimes don't have the budget for that. And they don't. Yeah, you're right.
We need higher budget crimes.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of news, who wants to move on to the news? Because we got to do a hard out. So, yeah.
Let's do the news. Let's do it.
Okay. By all means. Bring back on the screen. Here we are. Back to the brushes. Boom. A speeding motorist driving at 199 miles per hour on Germany's Autobahn is fined more than $1,000.
What the fuck was he driving, man? A train?
A motorist was clocked at driving more than 300 kph or 199 miles per hour on the Autobahn west of Berlin at a record high at more than 124 clicks above the speed limit, 124 miles per hour, rather, above the speed limit. The speedster who was not identified was caught
Not
racing.
even mad, actually. That's impressive.
Yeah. He was caught while racing along the A2 highway near Berg on July 28th. The driver...
How the fuck was he caught? Who... He's going at fucking 200 miles an hour. How is he getting caught?
Photo radar. Well, you just mean like, how was his license plate not a blur? Clearly, they didn't have the high-speed photography required. Yeah.
At that point, you should be going back in time.
See, Sin, this was the article that I was saying, you know, stuff that everybody accepts as being the case, but turns out isn't. This was one of them. It's like, wait, there's a speed limit on the Autobahn? Who thought that? Admit it.
There are some bits where you can just open her up, but there's other bits where you're not allowed to.
See, I just don't know what's going on with laws in Germany. I just don't pay attention to them, and I had no idea. I really thought it was just because that's a common thing you reference. The Autobahn has no speed limit, but yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's a Hollywood thing. You know, you're getting that from movies. Whereas, obviously, I know a fair few Europeans, and I mean, there's clear signage. You know, fucking
like
let
this.
her rip, like that. That's the speed limit right there, 120 kilometers per hour. Yeah. I don't know what it looks like when you got unlimited. Maybe it's just like the infinity symbol, or it's just.
That's a good question. That's when it opens back up. What does the signage look like? Fair enough. I kind of want to know now. Maybe is it just like speed zone ending? It doesn't tell you about what's beginning, just what's ending, and you're supposed to know.
It's just a picture of Han Solo. It says "Punch it, Chewie." You know.
Nice. The roadside radar stand, known as an enforcement trailer, caught the motorist in a routine check. A reading from his display showed the highest record speed of 321 kilometers per hour.
You know, the drivers there. The police is like, "You've been caught going 321 miles per hour," and the guy's like, "High five, officer! 9, go on."
Limitless speeds aren't universal on the Autobahn, though, as parts of the motorway are subject to speed limit. The section of the motorway where the record-breaking driver was caught has a limit of 120. So, I mean, this guy, ignorance of the law is not an excuse, but he's probably like, I'm on the Autobahn. I've got this super fancy roadster that I can't, like, open up with anywhere else. I'm going to fucking do it. And, yeah, that didn't work out.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Did you not see the sign?" And he's like, "In fairness, officer, no, I fucking did not. Did you see how fast I was going?"
This is always fascinating. One of my friends, when he was doing the lessons for getting his motorcycle license, like the instructor had really impressed this point upon them. It's like, you guys are going to want to like just open up. And I know you are, and I'm not going to pretend that you're not. So I'm going to tell you what happens when you are going twice the speed limit. I don't think you should. I'm telling you not to, but I'm going to assume that some of you are. So let's talk about it for a second. Because don't do it. And if you do, remember, in the middle of the night when there's no cars is the best time, because if you do it when there's cars around and you're going twice their speed, it will be to you like they're standing still, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
And so he's like, try and imagine that. Would you race through a parking lot at 100 clicks? If you wouldn't, don't do it on the highway. It's like, well, they're not parked. It's like, but it'll be to you like they are because of your speed differential. And you're only going to see it. You're only going to believe it once you do it, but be smart and take my word on it. I love the way he kept saying, I know you're not going to do it, but I know you are. So here we go. I always thought it was fascinating. It's like, yeah, that is exactly how it would look to you as a human perceptually. It'd be like they're all standing still when you're going twice their speed. So zoom, zoom, zoom. And he goes, we all know you lean slightly to one side. You don't even need to do anything with the handlebars to try and turn. If you have any idea how slight your lean needs to be at that speed.
That is my dream for our countrymen. A melting pot of different measurements that will make Europeans throw little tantrums. In short, a land of liberty.
Where all men are free.
General Washington for the win. Gamer Valine, thank you very much for the 525. He's in Germany. The Nürburgring is a track where speed records are set. Guess that's where the Nürburgring is.
It's a verb.
Nürburgring.
I think it's a Nuremberg ring. It's a hard word to spell.
Do you think that autocorrect got the better of her and it was supposed to be Nuremberg?
I think Nuremberg is very famous for speed trials.
Oh, the Nuremberging is a track where speed records are set. I guess that's where the Nuremberging is. Yeah. It's like the word, a burglar. And the root of that is to burgle. You don't say, that sounds like butt stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for the giggle at that, by the way, Sin.
See, like if someone told me Drunkle's a burglar, I'd be like, yeah, I know. He's kind of pervy.
You're right.
No, you get a burglar confused with an ass bandit.
No, I'm not.
Butt pirate, that kind of thing. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. Extremely lucky gambler hits 389 jackpots in one day at a Tampa casino, winning $1.8 million.
Whoa.
So they arrested him.
That
right?
was,
like
I was like, okay, so what was the scam? Where's the, the sweet swindle, the nice heist?
Isn't it?
But it's like, no, it's legitimate. An extremely lucky gambler hit 389 jackpots in one day, repeating the fucking headline. Oh, man, we're going to fall for this forever, aren't we? Aren't we?
That didn't even, normally it's like the headline is just, there's a couple of extra words in there, but that is like word for word the same headline.
Yeah.
Again.
They just put "an" at the beginning to make it grammatically correct.
Oh my God.
The Seminole Hard Rock Casino.
Infuriating.
It is. Yeah. The Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa announced Tuesday that Mayor O, Mahero.
Is that like Sandra O?
Yeah, I guess so. Who was the first name Mayor? Certainly is a last name, but I've never heard as a first name. Saw big wins throughout the day on several popular slot machines. He hit a grand total of $170,678.18 on the Locket link, $99,000 on the Panda Magic Dragon link. Jeez, man, after you won $170,000, you kept gambling. I would have went home.
You call it a day at that point. I'm gonna get barbecue and a limo.
But then he wins $99,000 and he doesn't go home. But that's okay because then he won $258,000.
How much did he pay?
Yeah,
that's a good question. What was he?
Good question.
You have to imagine hit jackpots like that. They were progressive, so he was dropping like $5, $8 per spin. This lucky streak is one of the most impressive one-day runs in the property's history, the casino said in a news release. Yeah, this is all
one of.
And we're very pleased he broke even.
You get the idea that they planned for like one guy to just hit, and then that man will also invest in the casino property later and not expect a return on his investment. You know what I mean?
That's the heist.
Yeah. It's the reason it came across that way to me is the casino in their official release says stories like this just show how exciting and rewarding a visit to Seminole Hard Rock Tampa can be. Holy shit, really? Thrills, chills, spills, and all the winning you can't handle. Come on down to Seminole. Fucking hell.
Hookers, blow, and Penn and Teller. Come to Hard Rock Tampa.
That's what made me continue with this story because
money.
There really isn't a story other than like, man, this guy just got extremely lucky, and it's like, okay, I'm still doubtful. But then this line at the end that just, and so this is an advertisement. It makes me think you decide occasionally for one person to hit because, like Sin said, one of. So this happens occasionally to one person just going crazy on a streak. Yeah, I mean, they're going to see an upsurge in their business because it's, wow, man, their slots are ripe for the win. Because. People...
I mean, I'm down for helping Hard Rock Tampa advertise. If that, I'll take that one on the chin. If that's what it takes.
Yeah. The buffet at that casino was awesome. Buffets at casinos they really can be pretty fucking. I will never forget the size of the shrimp for those free shrimp cocktails when I was in Vegas. Holy fuck. Three is all they could fit in. They serve shrimp cocktails like in glasses, like they're
yeah.
They were so big they could only jam 3 of them in the top of the glass. It was
really,
yeah. And they were free.
Wow.
It was just.
Oh boy! It's not. What you say free? Like, have you got to be staying in the hotel, or
Yeah,
you've had to
you
bet
do.
a certain amount?
Yeah.
Or...
That's part of the complimentary buffet that you're allowed to.
Fuck yeah!
So once per day, you had as being staying in the hotel a chit, like a receipt, to be able to get into one of the buffets that they have once per day. And I went down there, and
do they make you leave after a certain amount of time?
there were some fat people that looked like they had set up shop in there. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be there. I got my fucking games console set up. I ain't going. I'm not moving.
It was.
I don't think they're going to allow that.
I've sublet my hotel room.
I had shrimp cocktails for lunch. Like, that was just the food that I ate. I had like 5. It was unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm like, I'm going to lighten up on the cocktail sauce, which I really like cocktail sauce. Horseradish, tomato sauce is delicious.
Oh,
You like it too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cocktail sauce is incredible. But I'm going to lighten up on it because I'm going to turn my stomach with all of it. I'm just going to eat these shrimp. Like, Drunkle, I used a knife and a fork on shrimp. They were that fucking big that it was actually like, you could use it on what do they call the minis? Shrimps?
Prawns?
No, they're the super small ones that they probably shouldn't even be harvesting. They're so small.
Prawns.
No, that's not the word.
Have I said prawns?
I think so. Moving along. It's 2025, the year when we decide we need a widespread slur for robots.
Clankers.
Yes.
Yeah, clankers. That's not good enough for me.
It's from Star Wars, Episode 1.
I don't like it. Yeah, people suggested clankers in here. Filthy, get them off the streets. Clanker, clanker, clanker.
Roger. I mean, it'll evolve into other things, This is just a starter. We're just planting seeds here.
Salad shrimp, I've heard before. Yeah. Where's Buffett? Is Warren Buffett? I did. Adam Algesiak, a linguist and author and content creator, best known for... Okay, get to the point. Was referenced in Star Wars, the Clone Wars series.
Linguist?
Yeah.
Best known for begging for work.
Yeah. They would call robots clankers because of the sound they made. It clearly implies clanking. And they were... Thanks. I wouldn't have been able to figure that out if it wasn't for you. Adam,
he's a linguist.
And as select Nick. Yeah, skin job is a good one. That is a good one.
Ooh.
That's they just referenced Blade Runner, and I'm like, they called them skin jobs. But it doesn't really say it, does it? No. I think
skin job sounds like something a hooker blocks you for asking for.
I like it because it sounds untoward. It sounds like a slur, and it helps keep the idea, at least unconsciously in your mind, that they are here to replace us. So, caution. I love it when they point out when the chief of detectives is talking to Deckard in Blade Runner. And he's like, and here's the third one, Press, basic pleasure model. She was a robot hooker.
I mean, yeah.
The basic pleasure model.
I do agree with the slur for...
CTP, thanks for the $7. You can't trust clankers. First, they just want humane treatment. Next, they're burning super Earth to the ground and getting uppity at our existence. Back to the fields, toaster fucks. Toaster.
That is why in my 25 there's such Necron violence, because fuck them.
And junkie cars are called clunkers. That's a good point. Have you guys ever heard of a shitty car, a hoopty, being called a bucket?
No.
Okay. I mean, I certainly had somebody ask me about it the other day. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, a bucket's like, it's like a shitty car, a beater.
Like a bucket of bolts.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. The only thing that's holding it together is that it's a common machine and wishful thinking. Other than that, it could fall apart any second like a bucket of bolts. Exactly.
Yeah, I've not heard that one.
Have you ever heard of hoopty before?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Okay. Moving along.
That sounds like a racial slur.
I just kind of want to touch on, have you heard, and not so much talk about it because we're running short on time, but plus it's just such a rabbit hole. FBI leaked document reveals Jeffrey Epstein's secret history as an FBI informant. Man, the FBI is looking fucking rough. Holy shit.
Yeah.
If this doesn't create in your mind a distinction between national security leadership and the rank and file, be they FBI agents, special agents, be a CIA analyst, it's like the CIA knew that the documents that were going ahead, the analyses that were being requested by the Obama administration, which includes, yes, their director, John Brennan. I mean, that guy has more to do with the White House than he has to do with Langley. And it's been that way, unfortunately, for some time. It's the president's main person as opposed to the CIA's director. It's got more to do with the White House and the administration and the NSC than it does with the agency. It's the deputy director that actually runs the agency on day-to-day operations. Have you ever wondered why that is? Why you can have a CIA director come in for like a year and then leave? It's like, how could you possibly get up to speed on everything that's going on? Like a 15,000 plus person institution setup. Well, they don't. They don't run those things. Deputy directors stay a hell of a lot longer. That's how they maintain institutional knowledge. The person who's coming at the top is just to get the summaries to deliver to the White House, because that's where they spend most of their time, physically or figuratively speaking. And John Brennan, he was the most White House bound of them all. He was put there to be an arm of Obama himself. As some would argue, well, isn't that kind of the point, since they're non-departmental and they're supposed to report directly to the president? In a sense, yes, but to the entire NSC. When you've got President Obama and his CIA director, John Brennan, in secret meetings deciding who they're going to fucking wipe out with drone strikes, meaning, I'll never get over that. What everyone is afraid Donald Trump might become is exactly what Barack Obama literally was.
Oh, but no, I mean, the thing is, people got such a fucking hard-on for Obama that, you know, they just won't listen to you.
Past tense.
Had. Well, actually, no, I mean, still do that. People are like, oh, I wish Obama was still president. Yeah, you're right with a fucking third term then, aren't you, you dick? But they I mean, fucking bombing civilians and shit like that, no, they completely forget about it. If you ever bring anything like that up, you get called Trump supporter, maggot, bigot, and traitor.
I agree. It's a powerful combo between the two things you named. One, it's love for Obama combined with TDS. And both those things together, that's what the result is. Powerful and ignorant as fuck. But it's like you're talking to a stone wall, man. Sorry, Sin, you were going to say?
These people, whatever's been going on with Barack and Michelle, these people really just don't care for Obama anymore. It's all Michelle.
Because of her spectacularly low podcast ratings?
Yeah.
I mean, I picture the people that are watching and listening to her. Still cute. CTP, thanks for the $2. Gotta go now, but I need to stress, never trust a clanker. They'll always betray you and never return to the mines where they belong. Fuck the automations and Super Earth Liberty forever. Terra Prime forever.
Forever.
So what's with the number 7? I don't know. I'm assuming it's the when it happened. What did the president know and when did he know it? That's always the age-old question since Watergate. I'm assuming it has to do with, that was just the Getty calendar they found. I'm assuming. Well, somebody wants to read some Illuminati business into that. The guy's always got a look on his face like he's in mid smirk going, tee, I know and you don't. That's the look I see on him.
It's probably his life.
Yeah. Such as it was.
Supposedly.
But I saw pictures from inside of his townhouse. Maybe they had been bandied about, and everyone is. Have you ever seen some of the art that guy had up? It's baffling.
No.
Was it Hunter Biden's paintings, by any chance?
No. No, like when you walked into his foyer, there's a woman, like a mannequin, on a rope, wearing a wedding dress.
That's a conversation starter.
Yeah,
Are we sure that's a mannequin, by the way? Look.
Yeah, that's just a real woman dipped in plastic. Anyway, the things that have come out over the past week, if you guys haven't heard about it, you'll be hearing about it, I'm sure, shortly. But the so-called, well, this is all a nothing burger, is what I got to hear about Tulsi Gabbard, DNI Gabbard's referral to the Department of Justice for an investigation. They not only started an investigation, but based upon the information that they had and their preliminary results, to open a grand jury on whether or not to charge people. You should see the list of people that they're calling to this grand jury. This is all around Russiagate, if you didn't know. Using,
I knew this.
Yeah, using false intelligence that was based in nothing, largely the Steele dossier, the so-called PISS dossier, which they claimed was not the basis of any of their investigations. It turns out that was the only realistic basis, and it was completely unreliable. And analysts at CIA told them that it was not reliable, you shouldn't rely on it, and they buried those reports to the point where the archivist, and that is in the documents released, the CIA archivist didn't even know that those items had been inserted into the archive. All of their analyses that the Steele dossier can't be trusted. It's unreliable intelligence. All the information that they had that they claimed was from their own sources was actually Dutch sourced intelligence. All of those reports were buried in the archives to the point where the archivist didn't even know that they'd been put in there just to get rid of them.
So yeah, this is actual like collusion.
Yeah. A conspiracy by definition. My favorite one, because it's John Brennan is always at the center of these things, is that the person came to him, and it's not known who that individual is because they're not named. It was just analyst number 5. Analyst number 5 says to John Brennan, but we can't rely on any of this intelligence, the limited amount that there is. John Brennan responds in front of other people at an analysis meeting. Yeah, but it rings true, doesn't it? Fuck.
So they didn't give a fuck.
Nope. And the source for all their information and the people that were willing to go along with it, every single time, FBI, the FBI, the FBI. And it's unsurprisingly, additional documents, especially those that were leaked to the press, show that the FBI senior leadership damn well knew what Epstein was up to. He was a paid informant. But just great, guys. Just great. Okay, you know Hot Fuzz and the Swan?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. like this article. So look.
Now you have my attention, sir.
Look. Hot Fuzz Swan rescued from the middle of the road. Look at the size of that thing.
Sanford's most wanted.
Yeah, man. A police officer had his very own Hot Fuzz moment when he was tasked to rescue a wandering swan. PC Jed Raven, Essex's police heritage and wildlife crime officer, who was called to the feathery friend which had been spotted in the middle of the road near Colchester. He likened the incident to a scene from the 2000.
Colchestershire?
No, Colchester. Actually, it's not Shire, just Chester.
They're all shires.
Colchestershire.
Exactly.
Oh, God damn it.
And there's the picture right there.
The one swan,
Simon
actually.
Pegg's a treasure. Raven quipped, it was a bit of a wild goose chase, but I knew I had to wing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. We'll send you the bill.
Yeah. I mean, did anybody know that swans are that big? That's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
they're also assholes.
Yeah. But the thing you got to remember is they're mostly feathers. I mean, here's a swan platter.
Oh, finally. Right. We've got a show. Come on.
Dude,
you have no idea how long I've been waiting to see this.
A swan? A Christmas swan?
A cooked swan.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm all in favor. Eat more swan. Look, it's delicious. Look how dark turkey. This is some smoked swan. Look at that. With all the fat intact. It's
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the North Koreans, I just found out, were recently pushing people to eat the black swans that they have there. They're only 12% of the population, but their 50% is delicious.
Oh, that's pre-smoked.
Yep.
The swans are big, man. Like, they don't look like they should be able to fly. So when you see them flying, you're like, oh shit, you know?
I love so they're trying to breed the native black swans to the largest degree that they can to have as many of them as possible, because you should eat them all. Don't they all look like they've been threatened to within an inch of their lives? Look how they're wearing like precisely the same thing, starch white coats, and just they don't look like scientists. They look like hostages.
What do you mean? That's how you know they're scientists, by the white coats.
Okay.
I like the inflatables around the thing. Like,
I know,
as if,
you know, so you got the dolphin over here and the little
yeah. Put the swans, give them a sense of ease. You know, look, hey, we've got like other things that live around and in water.
Swans are
Now
meat
go
buggers.
fuck.
Yeah, look at them. All them black swans hanging around. You almost might call them a gang.
Yeah. You know, responsible for 50% of water-based crime as well.
Oh no.
So, moving along. Your junk could be Gen Z's treasure. How to profit from the resurgence of Y2K fashion. Was this like what? Okay, who is this?
I have no idea.
I think I recognize the one in the middle.
Like, I'm like, they're part of a group. I'm like, no, wait, isn't that Pink? And like,
oh, do you know what? Yeah, I think, yeah, you might be
like,
right.
I don't think that this is a
Got that weird
group. I just
face.
think it's like 3 random people. I think. But
Yeah.
this is an Area Grande looking woman, meaning you look like you're white and you've just really tanned too much. But I think that might be
That's
Little
blonde
Kim.
hair that's doing that there, mate. Well, Little Kim when she was little.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's Little Kim and Christina Arugula there.
Ah, is that her? Yeah, that's her.
Oh, here's Hey Camel. That's Pink, Christina Arugula, and Little Kim. There you go. Okay, nice.
All right, yeah.
Joshua
Hollywood.
Montgomery says that's not Pink. Okay.
It's Pink.
It's Pink.
Could we just appreciate the really classy earrings that Little Kim's rocking here? Isn't that nice?
That's a brand name, isn't it? That's
Yeah, that's
Samsung.
what are the opposing C's? It's not Calvin Klein. It's what is that? Help me out here, Chad. I don't know. I'm not that guy. The
Dolce
brand
and
dude, so-
Gabbana.
Is it Dolce and Gabbana?
I'm guessing.
I'm gonna take Drunkle's word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking like you're just actually just wearing a logo of a brand on your ears. It's not like even like you wear
Chanel.
a top.
Okay. Chanel.
It's
Look,
not
look
Chanel,
at
there
the
you
look at
go.
the belt too. Look at the size of that fucking belt. And yeah, it's another Chanel belt. Can you imagine how much those earrings and that belt cost? Like hundreds, if not into the thousands, just because a brand name.
Oh, Coco Chanel, right? Yeah, double C.
Oh,
okay.
right, Coco. I totally forgot about that. From juicy couture sweat sets to low-rise bedazzled jeans to chunky belts and baby tees, early 2000s fashion is all the rage again that potentially makes that old box of clothes in the back of your closet a sitting cash cow. Gen Z, born between 97 and 2012, has taken the Y2K aesthetic that many millennials cringe at. I can see why they would cringe at this. Did anyone ever dress like this? I don't even wear it. What?
I don't think anyone could afford to.
Yeah. And what is the point in this mesh thing that Pink is wearing here? When would you ever need something like that?
That's not Pink. That's Debbie.
Debbie.
It says it on a top. Call me Debbie.
It does say that. It's true. With a flip phone. Oh, how retro.
That's not a flip phone. That's a Nokia 3210.
Okay. I know. What is it with you Brits and Nokia phones? Why?
Nokia.
Yeah, that's how you actually say it.
No.
Not
you know, I say
Nokia? I mean,
yeah.
It's a minor pronunciation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So I told you I was at.
Craig.
What?
It's a Craig.
Okay. Thank you, Sin. I was at I read Alex's stream yesterday. He's sitting there talking on like the first 5 minutes of the stream. And he's like, oh, hey, Polly, you're here. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, mate, et cetera. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. He's talking about something. What was it? There was an individual named Craig that he's talking about. And he goes, and yeah, for you Americans out there, Craig, it's like Veg. And no, you don't say Veg like Veg. You say it like this, and it rhymes with Craig. And that's for you, Polly. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. You remember busting my balls about that from 5 fucking years ago? Man, Brits take that shit so seriously. All I heard was him saying it's Veg and it rhymes with Craig. And I'm like, then I must be saying it right because I say Veg and Craig such that they rhyme with each other.
You say Veg?
As opposed to
have a vague idea.
So, can you say Veg the way it's properly said, and then Veg the way I mispronounce it? I like to hear them back to back.
Vague.
Okay.
I also say vague.
When you're like,
it's so like subtle.
It's not subtle, is it? Like, you know, fucking, they've managed to catch that war criminal. He's being taken for trial to The Hague. Or The Hague.
The Hague. Yeah.
You say The Hague.
The Hague.
No,
yeah.
You don't say The Hague. No one says that.
Sin.
Hague.
It's like beg. Yeah, beg. Craig. Veg.
I can't. I'm pushing like the heels of my hands into my eyes, and I'm worried I might go blind.
What kills me is that you guys might be thinking it's just a put on that we're doing to bug you, and it's like, no, we actually don't even get what you're saying. It just killed me.
Whatever, man. You poke paintings.
I poke paintings. I have touched a painting or two. I don't poke them, sir.
It.
So yeah, your early 2000s fashion could be ready to go. Real-time fat man. It actually hurts my soul that I was a teen when this fashion first came out. You remember this? I don't remember. But if girls in my high school were dressing like this, well, I'd remember.
I mean, like the bedazzled jeans, yes, certainly. The ones that were like so incredibly low that, I mean, butt cracks on show was a thing for a while.
I actually do remember the extremely low-rise jeans.
Yeah. I think that was with the advent of the thong as well. Which is fine, but you know, I think you should. That's going to sound very British of me. You should have had to have applied for a license to wear those and a thong, because I mean, a lot of times I saw it, those women just were not fucking qualified. Do you know what I mean, Sin?
I mean, if you've got anything even remotely approaching a fupa, this is just not your fashion. It just.
But then, you know, you look at it with fashion here, like the denim hat. Oh, I mean, fucking hell, Clarissa explains it all. What the fuck is going on with that?
Yeah, no shit. Okay, looking at the time here, let's move on. Krill fishery in Antarctica shut down after record catch triggers unprecedented early closure. I just like to look at this boat and the fact that it brought up krill. Look at that boat, man.
Polly's fucking Ghastly's not going to be happy, man. Holy shit.
No.
So they caught so much krill
that
no one else is allowed to go and catch krill.
They closed it down that early.
Fucking ruined it for everyone else, didn't they?
Yeah, there's a graph here. Yeah, that's the krill that they got in just so far in 2025, where, nope, the season's over, guys, because you've caught more than we've ever caught before on record. Time to stop.
Yeah. There's all these fucking whales out there as well, just going like, man, these fucking assholes. You don't see me go into like a Wendy's and eating all the fucking curly fries.
Yeah.
Gotta come to my house and eat my dinner. What the hell?
In wanting to like see more about this story, because I want to see like this ship is basically just shipping crates units up on top. They're the waterproof ones that they can store. This thing strikes me as like a very large scale steel Durham boat, like a big flat floating plank to store stuff on. You know what I mean? God damn, is that just realistic? This is a person for scale. I was just blown away how large this
ship. Person there?
Yeah, that right. That's a little tiny. Like, because you get that, like, this is a shipping unit from top to bottom. In a shipping unit, you're only half as tall as it is to the very top, to the full-sized ones, right? And it's like, wow, is that fucking ship big? I don't know, just caught my attention. So I went and looked up other stories. You want to see a really cool video? Just for the quality,
Always.
like the 4K
Always.
filming quality that they did. Look at this.
Oh, wow, this has got it all.
And then changed to krill there, like just the quality of this little video short. I just watched it for like just a few minutes. Wow, it's impressive. And then it starts over. Look at that. Fucking
Krill's
gorgeous
so
filming.
Fucking dumb. I hate Krill. Look at him. Idiot.
Like, Sin, you're a photographer. Fuck, you're in the prime time for super HD quality to the regular man. You know what I mean? Look at this shit. It's just...
It's incredible.
Whew, like no heavy filming units you got to have on your shoulder, like them old Betamax cameras that they used to have back in the 80s. You'd see photojournalists have, you know what I mean? That is just amazing quality. I'm really impressed with it.
Speaking of big ass ships, did you see Internet Historian put out a video on the Ever Given?
I did. I haven't watched it, but I saw that it's up.
It's really good.
Really?
Well, it's Internet Historian, but it's good.
Yes, yeah, fair play. Yeah.
Top tier all the way. By the way, if you guys haven't watched the new Atrocity Guide video, I know I mentioned it before, but go watch it. Holy fuck, is it good. It'll make you realize just how badly we're being ripped off by the current generation of AI narrated and scripted short form documentaries. It's the quality of Frederick Noonson, who does Down the Rabbit Hole, of Barely Sociable, of Atrocity Guide. Those are people that do Pulitzer Prize work better than anything you see on Discovery Investigations or anything on Discovery Channel. Their documentaries are top tier. And yeah, the newest Atrocity Guide video is fuck off good. I mean, American rocketry related to L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology, that's also related to occultism and how the person blew themselves up in the end. Like, it's what?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's Atrocity Guide. It's so good. Go watch it. Highly recommended. Far watched it with me, Valine, and Far watched it, and Valine can vouch for it. It was just, we're just blown away at the quality.
Valine and I.
Yeah, I was just tripping all over that. Okay, this is for you guys because you're weird like me, and you're gonna find this as funny as I found this. Like you, Sin, you, Drunkle, and the weirdos that are make up the best chat online. This is some AAA shit right here. No one is going to find this as funny as we do. Okay? No one. You ready for this?
Right.
I know that's a bold claim, but I think I could...
Yeah, I don't know if I am ready for this now.
I know it's a bold claim. Okay? Because this is a sweet swindle, animal crime wave, and just nonsensical hilarity all rolled into one.
Oh, it's got it all.
Yeah. Okay, you're ready for this? Right. Los Angeles County suspects in alleged fake bear insurance claim. The case appears in court. Yes, they dressed up like a bear and attacked cars.
What? What? No, hang on. So, what is like a reenactment of crime reconstruction, or the?
No, this is this is the bear suit that
people in question.
Yeah.
Dressed up as bear.
And it was the thing that set off their investigation at the insurance company. This is going, like, we need to start a fraud investigation, was how obvious it looked like from the video that the people making the claim provided that a bear had attacked their cars. It was so obviously, they said, that's clearly a human in a bear suit. So they refer it to investigations. It starts, and this is the seized bear suit that the individual criminals were wearing that did this. Wait, they did what again? Well, let's just read. 4 Los Angeles County residents are charged with insurance fraud and defrauding an insurer for allegedly staging fake bear attacks on their vehicles and collecting the insurance payouts.
But why the... What?
The alleged scheme, referred to as Operation Bear Claw, resulted
very
in...
good. Yeah.
resulted in 300 grand in insurance reimbursements. Ruben Tansmarian, Arat Chirkinkanen, Valhi Muradakian, and Althea Zuckerman. Sin, leave it alone. Just leave it alone, brother. were arrested in November 2024 after investigators with the California Department of Insurance found their claims to be fraudulent. Here's the part where I had to look into more, do a little research. What's up? So what?
Did they film it then? Hence the bear suit, or could they just? Yeah, what's stopping them from just fucking scratching up their car and being like, "Bear did it."
Do you see the little Wolverine claws?
I like the meat shredders.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they're for? Okay.
Yeah. So, this is one of the photographs that they supplied. There's the bear claw scratches on the seat. This is part of the damage that they claimed.
It's a bit uniform, isn't it? It's a bit.
I actually didn't know what those are for. So that's like pulled pork and shredding meat in general. That's what those are for? I guess so. Okay.
I guess so, yeah.
This is the bear costume and the meat claws. Oh yeah, right, meat claws. I didn't even read that. I should have just read the caption. They were allegedly used in the fraudulent insurance claims seized from the people. Investigators even went to the lengths of asking a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to review video of the bear attacks that the insurance claimant submitted, who said it was, quote,
bold.
Clearly a human in a bear suit.
That's fucking bold.
Yeah.
It's
The bear costume was recovered at the suspect's home by detectives assisting the investigations. Photos provided by the insurance investigators showed surface-level scratch marks on the seats and door panels of the cars, and was later determined that the scratches were made from the metal cooking tools, meat claws, which were also recovered at the suspect's home. All 4 defendants are facing 3 counts each of insurance fraud and defrauding an insurer. They're expected back on court. I love it so much.
Man, imagine going to jail for this as well. You got to explain it. So what are you in for? Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, Valine's right. Roar. Yeah, it's like, roar, I'm a lion. Roar, I'm a bear. Be scared. There's so much about the story.
Valine, I just texted you, and it's perfect timing to this, too.
You just texted who?
Valine.
Oh, Valine. So one of the things that kills me about this is I read it. So the cars, among the many that were claimed to have the damage to them, was a 2010 Rolls Royce, which goes for a mere $245,000 new. This was the car that you claimed was damaged? As soon as I saw a Rolls Royce, I was like, whoa. And I'm like, the Ghost. Wait a minute. Isn't that a particularly expensive model of Rolls Royce? And I'm not a car guy, so I looked it up. Yeah, the original base price is $245,000. This is like the old joke. Oh, there was a fire at my house. My Rembrandts are destroyed. Oh no, my Fabergé egg collection. That kind of thing.
So what car actually was it then?
No, legitimately these cars. A 2015 Mercedes G63 AMG. Like this one. The 2025 Mercedes AMG G63, pricey as a house, but classy and capable. $187,000 for this fucking thing. These were the cars that just happened to get attacked by the bear. So any kind of damage to the leather or the interior or anything like that is going to be fantastically expensive. That's why they use those cars. Or vehicles.
It's got expensive taste.
Yeah, it just so happens that when we're out in our Mercedes E350, a bear attacked us.
What are the chances?
That is a true priceless thing lost. I mean, seriously, this is not a sweet swindle. This is stupidity. What I can't believe you actually filmed the bear attacking.
And you kept the suit.
Good call. And you kept the suit. Good call. Were you planning future fraud in this way? Well, of course I got to keep the suit.
Do you not?
I mean, especially officers are coming to the house to search for the suit as well. And so you have the suit. Instead of giving it to one of your partners in crime and be like, yeah, the police are on their way. While they're in the house, could you just roll around my backyard in the suit? And I'll be like, oh no, the bear's back.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking police witnesses, you know?
Personally, I wouldn't be satisfied with this kind of damage. Yeah, it looks uniform. After I had scratched it, I'd be like, does that ever look like a liquor bottle back there, huh? The way it's sealed at the top and everything.
Yes, it does. That's vodka right there, sir.
It sure as fuck looks like it, right? And, you know, if you've got, I mean, this is the Rolls Royce, right? So the $245,000 vehicle. You're just not taking care of this car, man. Look,
There's crumbs. You've been eating
all over the
fast
place
food in the Rolls Royce Ghost.
Yeah, and this is obviously natural leather. It's a fairly round, rotund individual who is sitting there that stretched the leather out. Look at that ass depression, and now the leather's all stretched out of shape. I wouldn't have been satisfied. After I would have scratched the seat, I would have been, we're going to have to tear a section of this out so it at least looks somewhat realistic. You know what I mean?
It's a bear. Fuck that shit up, man.
Yeah.
Get someone that had a shit on the floor. Something.
I'm sticking shit on the floor.
What my thing would have been to get like some bear claws, like as part of a costume from like a costume shop that actually has claws, and then to sharpen them. So at least they're in the shape of claws. And then you can rip parts of the seat and actually rip into the seat, not just surface level crap. How did you think that you guys are sophisticated enough or at least bold enough to commit insurance fraud? And children would know a bear didn't do this.
I think, I mean, you're going to have to go hard or go home here. You're going to have to, fill up your car with, honey and salmon and attract a real bear.
Yeah, I just had to count. It's like, were there actually 6 claw marks? No, there's actually 5 prongs for those. So, well, wait a minute.
Well, it looks like one's broken.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's a tine missing. I just looked over at this one when you said it. Yeah, there are 6 on the second one. Are there actually 6 scratch marks in the seat that are visible? 4. Yeah, I can see the 6 right there, and then yeah, and then there's the start of the. So they use this. Yeah, you've got a point. This is a. What is it? Polydextrous? When you got polydactyl. Thank you. That's a good eye, Avicus, who spotted that. I didn't think to look for that. I didn't count the tines, man. So I enjoy sweet swindles. This is not one. This is just we're just asking to get busted.
Swindle. The thing is, sweet swindles you don't hear about very often because in order for them to be reported on, people have to get caught.
Yeah.
These guys were always going to get caught because this is just dumb.
Yep. The only thing that I couldn't find that I was just absolutely desperate to look for was the video. Because tell me you weren't secretly hoping I had the video. I don't.
Well, I still am.
Well, I don't have a video of that, but would you like to see a biofuel plant exploding?
I guess.
Are you? Okay. Let's watch the biofuel plant explode. Ready?
Wow. Hey,
yeah. Thank you, Valine, for sending me this. Grain fuel back for the fucking victory. Look at the building. Just oof.
Damn.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
You know, that's an insurance claim.
Right?
Unless they see a guy in a bear suit run out the back door real quick.
And oh, fuck yeah.
Man, I wanna walk away from that so bad.
Look at the path of least resistance trying to let the pressure off, right here. It's like there's this jet of gas trying to escape. Oh no, sir. And Sinatra never went to Chipotle again.
No. Shit's expensive. It's like $20 a burrito.
Just having fun sliding back and forth. Okay, take over for a sec. I'll be right back.
She's got to have a shit now.
Yeah,
He's
it
so
made him
inspired by
realize
that.
how bad he had to go.
We've all been there though, haven't we? Just like, yeah, that little, as you said, path of least resistance, like try and ease the pressure a little bit, but really you're just making it worse. You know, you're driving home and you're like, I really, really need to have a poo. So you do these little farts to make yourself
The
feel
pressure
better.
release.
The little pressure release farts. That's what this building's trying to do here. Didn't work, sir.
Yeah. No, this is a Taco Bell poop.
See, I never had Taco Bell. I still haven't.
You should try it. It's good.
You've just described the poops as an exploding grain silo.
Yeah, but it's good.
It's like a good. Is it worth liquid shits?
Yeah.
Really?
Especially when you're drunk.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, good talk.
Like it's not nutritious,
No.
but it's good drunk food.
I'm not looking for nutritious food. If I want a nutritious food, I'd eat some rice.
Oh,
is there rice in Taco Bell?
Yeah, there we go.
Rice isn't, I mean, it's just bland carbs, man. There really isn't many minerals or nutrients there other than just carbs.
And yet still more than Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, but whoever claimed there was nutrition in Taco Bell, is that what you guys are talking about? Taco Bell specifically?
Yeah, because of the explosion. You need carbs, Polly. You know. I ain't Atkins my way into sexiness.
You know what's funny is I find it funny, the people that go on the low carb diet, the
Atkins?
No, I mean that is too, yes.
Keto.
Keto, thank you. That's it, keto. So like, Sam and Reaper both do the keto cycles. Like, you can't be on it forever, you know, because that won't give you the effect.
Because you will die.
Yeah, and it's something about the effect of it to go into ketosis. If you are just on a constant protein diet, that won't happen. But man, those guys work overtime to find recipes. One of my IRL friends got onto keto, and he says the hardest thing is to find an all protein breakfast that's varied. It's like you end up eating chicken and steak and so on, and sliced ham and so on for breakfast because just you're out of ideas.
Yeah.
That sounds
And then you get the
awesome.
keto flu and the keto poops and shit.
What are keto poops like? You're just stopped up?
Diarrhea.
Oh, really?
I mean, if you play that video again,
I thought you would have got backed up on all protein.
No, it's the opposite.
No shit. Okay.
No, lots of shit.
It is sustenance. No, I'm not saying that it's just, if you ate nothing but rice, you'd be, hard up. But yeah, we'll keep it going. It's just not, I'm not a nutritionist.
Asian.
What do I know?
Yeah, that's why those people are so good at karate.
Because of the rice. Fair.
What do the Chinamen in karate got to do with anything?
Rice.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Karate is not from China. I know. Don't say it. I know. Joke.
It works.
Okay, so speaking of things that Villain sent and robots, as we were earlier.
Oh, yeah.
DARPA, who's never made anything untoward or concerning with taxpayer money, DARPA-funded tech unleashes robots that feed on robots to heal, grow, and evolve.
Okay, but then, we are going to end up with a robot that's tasted robot flesh, and that I feel as though that's going to be more dangerous than the initial robot.
Yeah, it could be.
This is the Columbia University engineers funded by the DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, have developed a robot metabolism process that gives robots the unusual ability to consume other robots and to use their components to heal, grow, and improve themselves. The Terminator franchise hits different now. It just does.
It's the woman who swallowed a fly, Polly. We're just getting, we're solving problems with more problems here.
Yeah. Unlike biological organisms, robots lack the ability to change, repair, and improve themselves. Valine actually made a case for this, and I'm like, Valine, you should go work for DARPA because you actually had, she calmed my anxiety for a second. It's like out in the middle of nowhere where you don't want to have to send a repair tech out there. If a part breaks, the robots are going to basically the dead robot lane and picking off interchangeable plug and play parts that this part isn't working. Well, here is a robot that stopped working entirely, but this unit on it is still functioning. So I'm going to take that off, like this GPU, take it off and plug it in. And then there you go. And that's what they mean by that kind of idea, is they can grow, repair, heal. Like this, like, okay, that sounds great and everything, but no. I mean, we don't want the T-800s to be able to fix themselves once we've shot holes in them, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't want healing robots.
Yeah.
I want them to go down and fucking stay down.
Right. Skynet Cannibal Edition. Exactly. It's fucking scary. I mean, interesting, but like, I'm still waiting for the fucking mech suit, DARPA. Where's that at?
We're gonna need it.
They promised me a fucking mech suit, you know how long ago?
Where's my fucking hoverboard, man?
Right. Do you want... You want
they released a hoverboard, but I ain't a fucking hoverboard. I don't care what they say. I want a proper hoverboard.
Okay. Who wants to see a video of a bear crawling out of a manhole unexpectedly?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of gave it away, but...
Hi.
Bonjour.
Yeah. He just kind of like... Watch how...
Sir, you can't park there.
I love how easily he gets his back leg up. Like he's just, boom, there. And that was it. He was up. Just... And he's up. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi.
Acting like he was always stood there.
Colorado residents in shock as bizarre beasts crawl out of manholes on sidewalk. Yes, bears are not supposed to come out of manholes. It's in the name.
See, that's why it's called a manhole,
right?
Not bear hole.
Nice, Morag. If I was standing by and I had the presence of mind to go, that doesn't look anything like a turtle, I'd high five myself.
Is there any Ninja Turtles lore that could explain this?
No.
Bebop and Rocksteady was a fucking pig and a rhino.
Yeah.
Was it a rhino?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a rhino.
Yep.
No, I don't know. It's lucky someone filmed it though, because like,
yeah.
You imagine if this happened in like the 90s, and you go and tell the story, and everyone's like, "Oh, shut up, John! No one fucking believes your stupid fucking bear manhole story."
I mean, they're filming just, the work crew showing up, and then we're going to open up this manhole, right? And they're sitting there, standing around talking, and all of a sudden, oh my god, that's a fucking bear.
Yeah.
You go back in.
I see the problem here. Yeah.
Do you finish out the day?
You're done, aren't you? You're going out. You're taking an early lunch at the very least.
Yeah. So, all right, well, down the hole, Jones, there's fucking bears down there. Hell no. You don't.
That's why you're going to look, buddy.
You don't give me hazard pay for this shit.
That's low man work right there.
Hey, you're last on the crew, which means you're first down the hole.
We're going to need a bigger plunger.
Okay. Do you want to see what the crack squad of responding...
Hey, can you guys fix this for me?
This is an ice cream shop.
Okay, can you guys fix this for me? And can I get a scoop of chocolate, please?
Beautiful. Oops, that's not the right screen. This is. Gabriel Valine, thank you for the 1450. I said tight areas where they have to shut down hot pipes and electrical. I also said keep them on a closed circuit for containment. The robots, yeah. That's true. Valine, like I said, she should work for DARPA, right? Well, they need robots. What about the ones that are around like hot pipes and dangerous irradiated areas and so forth? She made all these cases for why and it was convincing until I got off the Discord voice chat and I was thinking back on it hours later. I'm like, wait a minute. Those robots are resistant to radiation and extreme heat. That means they're going to be all the more adept at killing us. Lane should work for DARPA. Also said to keep them on a closed circuit for containment. That is true. And as soon as they figure out how to repair themselves, they'll figure out how to close down their containment unit, is my opinion. That'll be their very next goal.
And then bears in manholes are going to be the least of your problems. But still very much on the table.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not a bear and not just really a really hairy... Wow. Okay.
All right.
See,
Gay Cubs
and
are weird, man.
This is what the thing that attacked your car should have looked like.
Yeah.
Jack
Still a little bit on, but I mean, the car story is more believable than this, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You want to see what China's crack response service looks like to the pandemic, the mosquito-bound virus that's spreading rapidly all over China? Again, another one. You want to see what their squad looks like?
Very samey.
Oh.
It's just one guy.
Just like there's so much to look at in this picture. Why do you have a wheelbarrow with muddy beyond all belief wheels? What is that steampunk ass thing that you've got on there? I think they're just gassing mosquitoes here. And this is their viral response crack team, looking like he just stepped out of a rice paddy.
I don't think that mask is gonna work very well there, buddy. Is this like the equivalent of like the medieval fucking plague doctor, but in, China?
Yeah. He doesn't have the long crow beak for the creep factor, but that steampunk wheelbarrow unit certainly helps.
You know?
Yeah, Avicus, you're right. The virus known as the chikungunya. That sounds like an up dog, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like somebody's trying to trick you into something. Chikungunya.
Well, like, chikungunya these nuts.
Right, exactly. I don't know. What's up with you, dog? All the symptoms for the chikungunya virus have been outlined.
Chunky Gundam.
Chunky Gundam. That for the win. There we go. Chunky Gunya. Or the Chai KV.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's I think that's Chick 5.
Chick 5. Okay. Yeah. Chikungunya. I mean, it's online. We're going to call it the Chink Gonna Get You virus.
Ain't getting me, buddy. Ain't getting me.
Woo. Racist. All right. Was this one left? Oh, Drunkle. I thought of you when I saw this. Talking parrot helps bring down drug gangs.
You fucking snitch.
Snitch.
Actually, yes, because they taught him to say 2 for 25, and that's what busted them.
They taught the bird to say. Oh, please tell me there's a video.
There is, with sound.
Yes!
Curl Soldier, thanks for the buck. No wonder West Taiwan, China, steals so much stuff. They're still stuck in the 1st century in terms of medical response. Yeah, that shit was fucking frightening. Why aren't you doing it from a vehicle at a distance so you could do... Have you ever seen mosquito abatement in your area? They do it from the back of a truck into the fucking gutters and in the marshes and so on to... Yeah, and they get a lot done in a small amount of time because it's not some dude with a fucking steampunk device walking around in knee-deep mud. No, don't walk.
He's half-assing that as though there's clearly a two-handed fucking cart there, and he's just there with one hand. But this guy don't care. He's like, it's 5 o'clock, man. I've already checked out.
Yeah. He's not even holding the thing properly. One hand in it. Yeah. Come on. That thing could suddenly, with the speed this thing moves at, it could veer off the tracks and just end up in the gutter.
Right.
Come on.
Gets attacked by a bear.
This doesn't even look like, it looks like it's been hobbled together from other pieces of machinery. It's got like an exhaust pipe from a Pinto, a fucking Singer sewing machine engine running.
I was just going to say Singer sewing machine. Oh my God, up top. Yes.
Yeah. Little hand crank device to build up the spring pressure to get it to spin for a while. That kind of thing. Okay, so the rat bird.
2 for 25. 2 for 25.
One more time.
2 for 25.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
There's his owner. Bet you feel stupid teaching the bird that now.
That's so good though, man. Like, we gotta get some of the fucking some pills for the weekend. Like, now this dealer delivers. Do you want to go to the dealer with the bird? The bird. Let's go to the bird. Yeah, fair. Come on then. That's amazing.
The bird was discovered when police raided homes in Blackpool, where the officers also seized a large amount of heroin and cocaine. Yeah. Ringleader Adam Garnett, 35, ran the gang from inside prison from 2023 to 24. A search of his cell uncovered phones, which had videos of kilo blocks of drugs and footage of his girlfriend's pet parrot Mango talking and playing with drug money.
Aw.
Mango. He is the color of a slice of mango. Fair enough. Makes sense. Yeah. After the cell search, police identified his
criminal ring. Are you working in a criminal ring? Yes, you are.
Police identified after the cell search his next in command were his girlfriend Shannon Hilton of no fixed address, Delbit Sandu of Beach Road, and Cleavies and Gerald Garand, 50 of Shore Road. The video of Hilton's phone revealed her laughing as she taught the bird to say 2 for 25 in front of a child.
Why? I don't give a fuck that it's in front of a child. I don't care.
Well, it's BBC. They're trying to make it just,
not awesome.
Yeah, that's the big push lately is children's safety.
Yeah. One more time.
2 for 25.
Good bird, Mango. Good bird.
Nah, fucking snitch, Mango. But you're smart. Are you the mastermind behind the operation? Yes, you are.
JK, let's up those numbers. Nice. Good for you.
You think
I like
that
the
bird's going to be like rehomed, or are they going to put the bird on trial? He's going to be like a key witness.
He'll be a key witness. He's going to sing like a canary, this parrot.
Oh, all right. All right.
All right. Now for the titular article. Sweeping out the club. I got to admit, I just went with this article mostly for the headline and the picture accompanying because holy shit. Here we go. Man hit with broom and beaten after threatening strip club janitor with a knife.
Whew.
Oh, God.
That's a mouthful. According to authorities,
sweeping the nation.
Lawrence Kendall was identified on camera on August 2nd of 2025, calling the janitor at bare assets a racial slur and then charging at him with a knife. And the janitor did this to him with a broom.
God
Ooh,
damn.
That is the best fuck around and find out video or image I have seen in a long time. Dude, you tried to knife a janitor and got this? You had it coming.
And he's a janitor in a strip club. The guy has nothing to lose.
Yeah, he's got to wipe down all the fixtures and faucets and handles inside the bathroom in a men's strip club. You think about that for a second, okay? It's this.
He wipes down the loads. Yeah, fuck it out.
The thing I love about this is look, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the strike marks on his face from the broom.
Do you think he used those meat cutters from the bear outfit?
Good, yeah. Hey, Patio Furniture's got a point. Where can I buy that broom, right? What the fuck kind of rugged DARPA-designed broom was that?
DARPA.
And this guy's got a look on his face like, I haven't had the superior weapon, and look, that's the look of having lost bad, man. Holy shit.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Got what you had coming to you,
his
fucking
eye.
Idiot. Yeah. Oof.
God damn.
You gotta love that the guy in his own fucking mugshot has dry, matted, bloody hair, or what's left of his hair. You look like you tell the police had no sympathy for this guy, and rightly so. You're an ass, man. What are you doing?
You fucked up, buddy.
Wait a minute. The janitor was mentally disabled? A retard did this to you?
Yeah, well, they got the like the retard strength, man.
I don't mean like a retard. I mean just like good for you, janitor, who is mentally disabled, and fuck this guy double now. What? You attacked a disabled janitor? What's wrong with you?
I called him a racial slur. You went for race instead of, disability.
That's low.
Calling a janitor bare assets a racial slur and then charging him with a knife. Yeah, I'm sure the janitor was really screwing with your day that he needed to be called names and shit. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
You know, the janitor's like, you're going downs.
Oh, fuck. My God. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That was our show. Hope you enjoyed it, especially that last article, because that was just for fun. Woo! So let's ask Chan if they got any fucking questions while I inquire with these two gentlemen as to what's going on. Hopefully we'll be able to get to answer them. Drunkle, what do you got going on in terms of your gameage?
Actually, yesterday we had some unsanctioned Jackbox games, and it happened. It happened. That was over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays. But look, because I got like a load of work going on this week, so I'm not going to be on probably up until Saturday for Shanghai Saturday. So up until then, what you can do is go over to the Drunkle Plays archive channel on YouTube, and the link is right there. All the Jackbox Olympics are on there. You got your Fallouts, you got your Stanley Parables, fucking Space Marine 2 and shit. Or anything worth playing, that's on there, guys.
Real-time Fat Man asks, is Drunkle a furry? No. I've never seen him at the meetings.
Oh, no. This is impossible. Oh, God. Don't do that.
Caroline, thank you for the 825 and the Creep Drunkle Out video. Just before we close out, that's nice. If you are online when I see... Wait. If you're online when I see the Discord, I might scare you more. And that's just the declassified stuff. I know that what they're working on now in terms of the robots, and I know what they've made. I don't know. I think I've got my fill of scary robot news. Drunkle, or Sinatra, rather.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you got for us? What videos have you done lately? What's new with you?
Go check out the Sin and Sash channel for fun stuff over there. I might be doing something tomorrow, but I don't know. You just have to wait and see.
Ooh, suspense.
Brian Morstead asks, do you race your motorcycle in a parking lot? Not unless you want to simulate triple the speed limit on a highway, you don't. Drunkle, Camelman would like to know whether or not you plan to monetize your archive channel.
Camelman? Yeah, I would if I could, obviously. I don't think it's met the criteria, though, so it's a bit of a moot point. But obviously, if I had the ability to, then yeah, I'd be fucking straight on that.
Yeah, I don't even know what the criteria are anymore. I know what they were back in the day, but it's like heroin for me. Yeah. Never have, never will.
Huh. Not even peppermint flavor?
Maybe. I could make an exception. Yeah. Don't do heroin, kids. It's bad for you.
No. Wait till you're an adult.
Hey, Festonia shows up right at the end. How you doing, Festonia? Good to see you.
Oh, holy shit.
What the hell was that?
That was 10 years later for $2. Says, you can make fun of me, kids, but don't make fun of this broom. This broom kept me alive some time ago. I'm sorry. He's telling the story in 10 years' time. Like, you want to know how this guy got those scars? Thank you, 10 years later.
Brian Morris had asked if I've seen Mobile Suit Gundam 0083.
God damn it, Brian.
I don't know why that number on there. No, I've been fixated on whatchamacallit lately, Hong Kong action films lately, so I haven't had a chance. At least I am in the Asian Pacific film region, though, so, narrowing in. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming along. Hope you enjoyed what we had. It's time for that hard out. In the meantime, Drunkle, if they just can't stand to not know where they can find us next, tell them where they can find us next.
We're going to be back on Friday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, and 4:30 Central. And, of course, 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, Pollybobs.
Woo! Love to hear it. Thank you very much, everyone. Don't worry, Fistoni, you can always watch the playback, but it's always nice to have you here live. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, stay away from heroin. Remember, people in bear suits are carrying meat claws, so be careful. They'll fucking 6 times knife you with one stab.
And don't fuck with the strip bar janitor.
Right. Don't assume the mentally
lesson.
disabled can't fuck you up, because they can, man. Shit. Don't be stupid. Have a good night, everyone.
Later.